Hello Yeousch Recruits, I am the Moist Platypus, but if you wish to be a little bit more friendly, you can call me Moisty. I'll keep this introduction short and sweet. First you may be thinking, hey wait a minute, this ain't Minecraft or Call of Duty. Well you're right, this is SoulCalibur 5, a 3D fighter game that I'm into and I post to my channel. Speaking of my channel, shameless plug, I do more SoulCalibur videos and PC horror let's plays as of right now. Hoping to get some Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and once I feel ready with my online skills. Besides that, I'm 18 going on 19, male, platypus lover, the basics. I've been doing YouTube for about 2 months. Now into the series pole dancing, I take my main Shiba. Uses a pole as a weapon, pole dancing, pole, get it. I do a few matches, usually 4 matches per video. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes depending how long each interval is between each match. So during this video, I'll just kind of teach you what SoulCalibur basically is. By the way, this is about my 100th time doing this. I'm not even kidding. I have a lot of technical problems. So if I sound a little frustrated, that's why. So basically, I'll just be teaching you the basics of this game, what essentially makes SoulCalibur, how it works. So the next video I upload here, or if you check my channel, you understand what I'm saying in them, because I throw out notations and all this weird mumbo-jumbo stuff. You may be thinking, I don't understand this. So basically, the basics of this game. It's a 3D fighter opposed to 2Ds. In 2Ds you go back and forward, jump, and crouch. In 3D you do indeed have back and forward, jump and crouch, as well as left and right and diagonals. In this game you don't say back or forward, up and down, you say numbers. Going from back down to up forward, the notation goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a simple concept to grasp. If you see like a D-pad in front of you or something, just basically like down is 2, up is 8, forward is 6, it kind of goes like that. And in this game, you don't say like X, Y, B, and A, like I'm going off of Xbox, so I don't play PlayStation 3. This game, X is A, or horizontal, Y is B, or vertical, and B is K, which is a kick, and A is G, which is a guard. Horizontals go left to right, obviously, horizontal goes up and down, and Ks can go either or, depending on the actual character and the move. Okay, so far so good. Hope you guys are following me. And in this game, like a lot of other fighters, there's meter. In this game, you can have 2 full meters. Each meter composes of 2 blocks. 2 equals 1, 4 equals 2. Simple math. I'm just going at it on the Siegfried right now. And perfect happens when you don't take a hit, obviously. So, what can you do with meter? Each block, you can either do a guard impact, which you can have your fist go a little green, and if your opponent hits you during that green, they will get knocked back. See, there's a little green right there. So you kind of understand what I'm doing. That's a grab, of course. Let's see what we can do. Whiffs. What a guard impact does, if they hit you, they'll get knocked back a little bit, and during that knockback, you can get free damage in or free hits in. Because they don't have time to block afterwards. So during that time when they're unable to block, you can hit them. Each character, most characters in this game have a auto GI meaning guard impact, throwing a little bit lingo here, like this is my auto GI. But that only blocks verticals. Excuse me, not verticals, but horizontal. So each character, auto GI, does something a little different. And that costs 1 meter, of course. Not 1 meter, but 1 block of meter. Now you can also do brave edges, as you saw during that match. During some attacks, I kind of glowed yellow. I had this aurora around me. That means, say I do, throwing out some notation here, so let's see if you are following along and have learned something. And it's the same guy over again, whatever, it's good. since when I'm teaching somebody SoulCalibur and doing something at the same time, it's kind of hard for me when I find like experienced players, so this is good. What was I saying? Brave Edge is right. So if I'm doing 6 AK, which if you're following means forward X B, so there's that does its damage. Let's say it does 20 damage. It probably doesn't do 20 damage, but I'm just throwing that number out there. If I do a Brave Edge, which is right trigger or ABK at the same time, it does extra damage. So say instead of doing 20 damage, it does 30. So there's that, and that takes, again, 1 block a meter. When you get 2 blocks or 1 full meter bar, you can do a critical edge, which is 236, 236 ABK, or 2 half moon forwards. And that's equivalent to a super. It's also called CE. And every character's super is different. This guy is just spamming like a boss. Obviously does not know how to play Shiba. So there's that. That basically covers meter. Now on to let's do throws. There's 2 throws in this game, and you can do it by pushing A and G at the same time, or B and G at the same time, or you can do the left bumper and the right bumper. Each corresponds to the different grabs. See, that was an auto GI. Kind of see how that works right there. So the second your opponent grabs you, you have to decide, is it either a throw or a B throw. If it's an A throw, hit A and you'll push them off of you. And same goes if it's a B throw. Now, if you're slow like me, you might not be able to get your finger over there in time to actually tech it, because like the frames to input your attack is kind of so frames. There's a thing called frame data, which I'm not going to get into since it's like more of an advanced tactic. So there's that. Okay, it's this guy again. Okay, let's fight him. Is he going to fight or is he going to run? He should run. Gotta beat him twice in a row. There's mids, highs, and lows. To block a low, you need to be crouching. If you're crouching, highs will go over your head. And mids will hit you no matter what. So if you're blocking, you'll block that mid. Now, if you keep blocking, your guard will go down. Your health bar will start flashing yellow. If you keep blocking and taking hits while blocking, it goes red. Eventually, your opponent will be able to break your guard, which has the same effects as getting hit by a guard impact. You'll get knocked back a little bit, and I can punish you. Punishing means essentially an error or an opportunity of me to actually get in some hits on you, or free damage. What I'm doing right now, as you can see that little glow, not glow, but that little thing. See right there, more specifically, it's called a sidestep, which is unique to 3D fighters. Instead of always just blocking your opponent, you can step out of the way of their attack. Meaning, you can only do that if they're doing verticals, because verticals go up and down, while horizontals go left to right, which sidesteps do. They go left to right. So it wouldn't make sense doing sidesteps on a horizontal. You're just gonna get hit since you can't block when you're sidestepping. And that was a ring out. You can ring characters out in this game, which gives you the round automatically. What else to talk about? As you can see on the last round, actually, she hit the wall. And when your opponent hits the wall, it's called a wall hit. And they get stunned. And that you can do more hits afterwards to longer your combo. And if your opponent is stunned, they can't move for a brief amount of time, enabling you to get some more hits in. What else? What else to talk about that you may not understand so far? I think that's basically the gist of SoulCalibur, like in a nutshell, at its very basics. Yeah, I think that's basically it. So next episode, hopefully I can do more notations and such. Since you guys have a general idea of what this game is about, I can throw out like just like 3-3 KB back turned low kick, and you'll know what that means. If you're following along, you can be like, oh, that means diagonal forward B, Y, crouching B, which will take some time for you guys to actually like know. So yeah, that's basically everything. And anyway, this is Natsu. I'm gonna lose this because in this game there's matchups and some characters do crappy against other characters, and Shiba versus Natsu is one of the worst matchups in the entire game. And Natsu is one of the most overpowered characters in the entire game as well, and every attack she has is faster than mine. So it's like an auto win for her no matter what. So we can see what we can do. See, that is the overpowered attack I'm talking about. It's OP. Natsu players spam it like crazy. She rolled, which you can do, which is called Ukemi. It's just a term where when you move around on the ground, so it's Ukemi, and if you're attacking somebody that's moving on the ground, it's called Okizemi or OK. And one more term, mind games. See, she hit the wall. That can further my combo. There's Yomi, which is mind games, which just basically means throwing out different moves or mix-ups. Like, okay, I'm gonna use this move. If that move didn't work on her, I'm gonna do this move and Yomi. And that fire thing you saw right there is called an unblockable, which is probably the last thing I'll probably talk about. She ringed herself out, pro. Basically, unblockables, you can't block them, no matter what. You have to either sidestep or crouch. So, okay. This video is getting a little long. I think that's basically all I want to cover today. Hope you guys learned something, so in the next episode I can just jump right into it. So, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comment below, or you can send me a private message, either or on YouTube or Yeousch. Either or, completely fine. Check out my YouTube if you want more SoulCalibur or horror games. I'll see you guys next time. As always, stay moist. That's my sign off. Hope you guys find it funny. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.